Hey guys, Moldran here. I know I've been slacking a bit in the last few days, but you know, end of the semester is approaching. Soon I'm gonna go home to Austria, so I'm just like enjoying the last few days here in Austin, and I'm gonna be more active once I'm back. But today I'm gonna talk about the new Paragon levels in the expansion pack and also about the difficulty system. I did some calculations in Excel. I'm gonna show you that. Now first about the Paragon. You can see here Diablo fans was so nice to like calculate like Paragon level 1 to 2000. And what you can see here already is that the increase from each, like this is not the total XP, but just like how much you need to get to the next level. And you can see here this increase is always by 1 million more. So every time you level, it's a pretty flat increase. And they also did some, you can see it up to level 2000. And what's also interesting is that after level 1500, every level there needs around 2.147 billion. And the reason for this is the maximum number. Like, have you ever seen like 2 billion something in Diablo? Remember the auction house? 2 billion was the maximum for gold. And why is that? Because 2.147 billion is actually like the maximum for 32-bit integers, and the numbers can't get higher than this. So they're limited by that, the same way they were limited in the auction house with the gold, which was pretty stupid, you know, because there were flipping going on and stuff. But auction house is gonna go away anyway. Also interesting here is like how does the old system of experience compare to the new system. Now this is the new experience, and here you can see it's pretty much the same from like 1 to 100. But then you can see like the higher you get, like then it's gonna be incredible. Like for example, even level 600 is already like much more than currently level 100 is. Like we're talking here about 100 billion experience. 100 billion experience right now is around 10 Paragon 100 characters. So if you have 10 Paragon 100 characters, you can end up here at like level 350. And then like the more you have, the less you get for each. Here you can see that's the benefit of the new system. On the bottom left, this is like how much you need for the next level. And you can see it's flat this time because it's always the same, like 1 million something more for each level. And before it was like this really strong increase after I think level 60 that made Paragon leveling much harder, but in the expansion it's a flat increase, and that's pretty much it. You can also see it here, XP old, like this is like the okay, this is total XP, and here you can see the normal with the new system. Now another thing that's interesting is like how the new difficulties work, and there I found something that's currently probably not working correctly, but let me show you this. Now what I did, I tested as Moldran as an example, like how much or how does the HP of monsters increase if you go to higher monster powers. And interestingly, I saw that first its experience, or it multiplies with 1.5, and then after like master difficulty, or even after expert difficulty, like the HP is always twice as much as on the previous difficulty. Now some people say Wilson doesn't work on Diablo anymore, but who else would like double it all the time? Like they didn't like think about difficulty. All they did with the HP of monsters is they doubled it. They doubled all the values of monsters. And this is a problem because first of all, experience increases not so fast. The experience increases slower. And same with the gold. Like golden experience increases on the same level. Like this is just what I did for the bounties. Now obviously it's much more complex because you also kill monsters for experience. And it's also something I have to calculate in the future. Like where do you get most experience from in the expansion? Is it from doing bounties? Is it from doing the Nephalem rifts? Is it from running efficient farm routes? I haven't checked it yet, but just for the bounty rewards, you can see they don't scale as well as HP. And what this leads to, especially if you look at this graph here, because this graph here shows the HP on all the difficulties, and you can see like there's a big jump because it's always being doubled. You can see like the difference, for example, from Master, or let's say from Torment 1 to Torment 6. Torment 1 has 500 million HP, and Torment 6 has 17 billion HP. Now we are talking here about an increase of, let me calculate this quickly, of 32 times more. 32 times more HP on Torment 6 than on Torment 1. Whereas with experience, it's probably much less, and you also kill monsters slower. So right now if the system is now, I know the game is going to be like, you play the game, you farm, like farm, and try to get better gear to get on higher difficulties. But as it is right now, is you farm better gear, and maybe you're able to get higher difficulties, but it wouldn't be worth it, because you would be able to farm more experience and more gear on a lower difficulty. Now what I've seen from streams so far is most streamers actually playing on Torment 1 or Torment 2 right now, and that's it now. In the past I played a lot of Torment 6, but that was with like broken builds, super OP legendaries, which also made sense that they nerfed this, because no one should be able to like farm Torment 6 so fast. Also remove Crushing Blow for now. They're reworking it, but yeah, it's going to be interesting to like see if there are going to be any changes to the difficulty system, and also like if there's going to be any changes to the end game, because I think that's also important, that the game is not just about like farming and stuff. But I'm probably going to make another video about like my own review of Reaper of Souls. I know a lot of people, for example Crip, played it, but after 5 days he tried to play a Witch Doctor and he was so bored that he went back to other games. And I'm afraid that this could be the same feeling for many other players as well. But you can only hope the best. As I said, Reaper of Souls is a lot of fun. I wish I would have more time to play it now, but I'm enjoying my last days in Austin. But I'm gonna try to make more videos again, just to keep you guys up to date. And yeah, hope you guys have a nice week. Bye. I'll be back.